Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Runner 3 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the blue allies. We have NeverCheese. Spawn on the bottom left side as the green empires. We have SuperPower. Does he have superpowers, or is he a superpower? But if you're, in that case, if you are a superpower, does that mean you're like the essence of like super strength or super speed? Sorry, my mind sometimes works a little bit weird. We do have now these Dojo Cores advancing. The Dogi will spot this. Of course, a lot of Dojo Cores is to be expected. He's fighting against the Empire player. And Pure War is trying to pursue the Dogi. And we've got, of course, the ore refiners being deployed out. MCV has been deployed out. And gone for a second instant generator right there. First drone flying around. And the Javelin Troop will go and laser lock down that empty garrison. The Ore Derrick has not been claimed, and that was not a safe deployment for that Imperial Warrior, but there was no dogs in the region to say hi and play fetch and bite. Dojo Core has been pushed its way forward. Handful of Imperial Warriors advancing. No tank busters, so this one's been sold off as well. And the Dogi is next to that garrison. Walls have not been cleaned off there, but it's not exactly fighting against terror drones, so that's relatively fine. The Riptide assault or harassment or assault with the right now that may be popping out will pose a problem. He will need to get those walls relatively up soon. Ore Derrick has been damaged and under siege. He's trying to go, does pull out the instant Dojo there, realizing that against Riptides, Dojo is best used deployed rather than trying to crush infantry. That's a dog there. And we'll provide a nice scout right there. Imperial Warriors do get cleaned on up, immediately sold off the Dojo Core, not going for any tick busters. This one will skip on through with a sliver of health. And the airfield just receives a bit of damage. Oh, bark there. Unsuccessful. Not like it will do much to the Mechatingus in the region. And this may be the Riptide filled with infantry forces. He may be eyeing just to hit the Oil Derrick. Though we do got two Mechatingus advancing. And you got a Vindicator now flying about. Oh, that's 100% filled with Javelin troops. I think it's all at least 4. I think the 5th one, it could be a Peacekeeper, but still likely a Javelin troop, I'm guessing. Imperial Warrior, the civilian wounded one, is still alive. And look both ways before crossing a big open field. Ore Derrick is now under siege and down. Looks like there's right now 3 Apollos, 1 Vindicator, so that's more. Next to us, probably a bunch of cryocopters. Currently level no clearance at the moment. It looks like the Megatank there does get cleaned up by the Vindicator, and now the Vindicator is under siege. May have 1 bomb, may have 0 bombs. Either way, won't be able to do much versus these Mechatangus. And it looks like this Prospector does deploy into a command hub. Yep, that single bomb does connect there. And Javelin troops, 1 does get killed off there. The Riptide was forced to recall back at home. Jettango does get cleaned on up. And now the Jettangos have been driven out to sea. And you may have heard my drink hitting the table. Sorry about that. One does go down there. Now we do got a Striker VX deployed on out. And Javelin troops do get inside the Riptide. The Riptide is at full health, so don't have to worry about it being wounded. Now second airfield has deployed on out. Looks like he is splitting up these airfields. He may go for full Apollos there just to keep them nice and organized while Vindicators go over here. Yep, another Vindicator, at least. Oh, and that is a Green Engineer. Empire Engineer does get inside the observation post to observe the enemy. There's lots. Don't get interrupted there. None of these forces are quite wounded. Does the retarget to the Riptide there, makes it getting inside and out of the Riptide. And big bomb run coming forward. One of the Striker VXs go down. It looks like all the Vindicators does stay alive. This Oil Derrick still up. This one has been cleaned on up. Empire player is a little bit in the back foot. We do got naval Imperial docks out here. Apollos making their advance. Striker VXs could potentially get some good damage onto them. Or Apollos advancing forward. One of the Apollos, two of the Vindicators do go down there. And the Apollos would not be able to get any kills off there. He does have a full squadron of Apollos now in the field. And the Mecha Tank, the Jet Tanks need to get on out of there. They're getting gunned down. If the Striker VXs or Chopper VXs were in the region to transform and support them, but that was not the case. Motor Gunner IV may take time to siege down the observation post. And the Peacekeeper does get on out. Looks like one of the Jet Tankers who go down. We got the Striker VXs engaging, gets one kill on the Apollo, and the Chopper VXs get gunned down by the Motor Gunner IVs. Cryo shot comes forward. There's a lack of walls there. Now the Peacekeeper gets the kill because of it. And that's why you build walls. So the cryo shot can freeze down the walls themselves and they get cleaned up. But I think a level 1 shot would have trouble freezing down some wall segments. Over here, we've got the Striker VXs withdrawing. We do have the Mecha Bay producing something. And the Summer Tank does get shrunken down there. Chopper VX is getting some great hits there on the Guardian Tanks. Quickly kills them both off. Over here, we do got just a Jet Tengu being shot down. Motor Gunner IFVs charging forward. They can hit both ground and air. Just not super great. Tsunami Tank comes on out, which would be perfect against those Motor Gunner turrets, Motor Gunner IFVs. But the Tsunami Tank is now shrunken. I'm not sure if the Motor Gunner IFV can actually get the crush onto it. Nope, they're gone around it. One of the Striker VXs do go down. And try and clean up there. And the Guardian Tank does get the crush there. Now the Tsunami Tank should be a win out since it's also a veteran and have the base repairs. Motor Gunner turret IFV does advance as well. Guardian Tank does go down. The Tsunami Tank is nearly full health. Could use Nano Collector as a charge forward to get some extra health regen and to advance on those Motor Gunner IFVs. But of course, I'm probably a bit too reckless because the Cryocopter just quickly freezes down. Good hits there on the Chopper VXs. One does get shot down. Motor Gunner turrets, or Motor Gunner IVs does get one kill on the Chopper VX, or Striker VX. Now the Guardian Tank is advancing. There's two Tsunami Tanks here, getting some great damage. One of them, however, gets shrunken. Tried, if he was quick enough in reverse move, could have got the crush there. And it looks like he's using the Animal Reflections on this one here. Does manage to stay alive. Chopper VXs, however, charging forward. One Motor Gunner turret IVs will go down. Both of the Chopper VXs go down. And the Honorable Discharge does get to claim another kill there. Tsunami Tank does get crushed, almost got crushed there, but to stay alive. Now we've got some veteran forces. We've got Heroic Motor Gunner IFV, does not get killed off there. Veteran Tsunami Tank is trying to withdraw there. Needs another Chopper Striker VX there. And if he goes off on Motor Gunner IFV, he potentially could pull out Jet Tengu, but Cryo Shot does come forward, does chill the Mecha Bay core, and I think he's out of income. Oh, wait. When did those, whatchamacallit, ore refiners go down? Oh, either way, that's the end of the replay. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.